It's time for the Iowa State Fair, and you'll find the Iowa Soybean Association right here, and here, and here, and here. We're all about the Iowa State Fair on this edition of the State of Soy right after this.
My name is Will Corman with Tri-C Farms in Hardy, Nebraska. Data became a huge thing 10 years ago, and they just slowly been building more and more, collecting it. So the big question is, well, how are you going to get that data to work for you? With the crop insurance side of it, the one way to make that data work for you is take that yield data and that planting data and plug that in. You build up that database through yield history, then obviously that's going to help your bottom line as far as helping you sleep at night by having those guarantees a little higher.
The Iowa State Fair experience about all things soy starts right here at Little Hands on the Farm. It's a great opportunity for young people and people of all ages to realize and understand more about where their food comes from. It's not the grocery store or the refrigerator, it's Iowa's family farms. Little Hands on the Farm is an interactive opportunity for people of all ages to see where their food comes from. They can walk through and near soybean fields. They can visit a pig barn. They can actually plant crops in the garden before making their way through a storage unit to see how grain is stored, to where poultry is grown, and even a little bit about farm implements. And finally, at the end, welcome themselves into a store where they can exchange their learning opportunity for food right from the store. The Animal Learning Center is also a great place to showcase Iowa soybeans. Why? One very good reason. Soybeans comprise the feed ingredient for every animal featured here, from dairy to swine to sheep, goats, poultry, and ducks. All of those animals rely on great sources of protein, including Iowa-grown soybeans. Hey, follow me to the Ag Building. The Agriculture Building at the Iowa State Fair provides a perfect opportunity to talk about Iowa agriculture, including soybean production. Iowa ranks second nationally in soybean production, producing right around 500 million bushels each year for feed for livestock, oil for energy, as well as many multi-purposes related to food that you'll find in your favorite restaurant and in your kitchen. And before we leave the Ag Building, I had a chance to meet up with Rob Stout. Rob grows soybeans, a farmer, also a livestock farmer near Washington, Iowa. And Rob, you've been a long-time volunteer and involved in the Iowa Soybean Association. Why is it important for the soybean organization and soybean farmers to have a presence at the State Fair?
Well, it's good to have a presence here because this is agriculture and the State Fair really embodies that. And we see soybeans are important in soybean meal that all the livestock eat. So many different products that are made through soybeans, the biodiesel, just a product that's important everywhere in the state, and we're just glad to showcase it here.
Well, and thanks to farmers like you, we're going to meet some more uses on our next stop here at the fair. Oh, and between stops, let's not forget the campground trams that are powered by cleaner, better, now biodiesel. Great use of Iowa soybeans and on display here throughout the great Iowa State Fair. Showcasing what agriculture means to Iowa is also the purpose of the Iowa Food and Family Project exhibit located in the South Atrium near the Varied Industries building. And we're returning to our roots with a construction celebrating the dedication of Iowa's farm families and how the food, the land, and our communities are in good hands with the dedication of Iowa's farmers. Nearly 6,500 pounds of food were used in the construction of this year's exhibit. Just one of many examples of how we're celebrating farming and agriculture and Iowa's soybean farmers at the fair. We look forward to seeing you here at the great Iowa State Fair.